paused in its own time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Voices of Civility, the podcast where voices meet values. I'm your host Divyanshi, and in today's episode, we are going to talk about something we all need but often forget, that is civic sense. Joining me today is someone who's making a big difference. She is a 26-year-old youth change maker who is also the founder of Clean Steps, Ms. Preksha Jain. Welcome to the show. Have a seat.
Thank you. Thanks, Devanshi. Well, thanks, Devanshi. Thanks, Devanshi. I'm really excited to be here and even more excited that we're talking about civic sense before we lose all of it in traffic jams.
Absolutely. So let's get started before someone honks at us for talking too long. So, Preksha, let's start simple. When you say civic sense, what does that actually mean to you?
To me, civic sense means being aware that people share public spaces. We all are responsible for keeping them clean, safe, and functional. It's not just about littering or spitting, it's about empathy, discipline, and respect for others.
So true. You know that according to a 2023 Swachh Sarvekshan report, India generates over 62 million tons of waste every year, but only 75% of it is collected properly. So I think that there's a lot of room for improvement.
That's absolutely true. And it is not just about waste. Think about traffic discipline, noise pollution, or even how we treat public spaces. Civic sense is a mix of habits. For instance, if every person in a city of 1 million avoided littering for just one day, that's millions of pieces of trash avoided.
So, are you trying to say that civic sense begins when we realize that our small actions create a big impact?
Yes, exactly. Let's paint a picture. It's a bright morning. A man throws a banana peel on the road. A car suddenly stops to avoid it. A biker falls. But the man walks away unaffected. That's where civic sense dies. Not because of big crimes, but because of small carelessness.
Exactly. We often talk about developing India, but how can it actually be called developed when our mindset is still careless? It's like we all scored 10 on 10 in moral science, but 0 out of 10 on the streets.
That's absolutely true.
So, Preksha, now tell us about your initiative, Clean Steps. How did it start?
Sure, it began when I was in a college in Pune. I saw students littering near the canteen even when the dustbins were right there. So instead of yelling, I started a small civic action club. We offer campaigns and awareness drives, and but more importantly, we gamified it. Students earn clean points for reporting civic violations and volunteering. Soon, local residents joined, and now Clean Steps runs in over 40 colleges across 5 Indian states.
Wow, it's like you turn civic sense into a challenge instead of a lecture.
Absolutely. People learn better when change feels fun, not forced. We also often organize social media challenges like hashtag My Clean Street Challenge. And one of our most viral videos showed a man cleaning a bus stop and holding a sign saying, Be the citizen your city deserves.
That's catchy and powerful. So, Preksha, do you actually think that youth are more aware now about civic responsibilities?
Yes, of course. The mindset now is shifting constantly, and young youth understand that civic sense is not just a government duty, and it's dependent on our own behavior. And if you can stand in a line at a concert, you can stand in a line at a government office too.
Exactly. Now, Preksha, let's look at a case that recently happened. A railway employee was seen throwing garbage out on the railway tracks because the railway dustbins were full. So, why do you think that civic sense is still missing in so many parts of India?
There might be many reasons behind it, like lack of accountability, poor civic education, or even cultural normalization. But the fix starts small. If parents and teachers model civic behavior, kids naturally follow.
That's a great point. In some countries like Japan or Singapore, civic education begins from kindergarten. And I think that's one of the reasons that these countries are cleanest in the whole world.
Yes, exactly. We might need a civic index for India, like a scoreboard for our country.
Exactly. So let's step forward to a quick fire myth versus fact showdown. I'll throw a myth and you will respond it by a fact. But the condition applied is you have to answer in as quickly as you can. So the first one is that respect is only for adults.
No, respect is for everyone, our peers, our helpers, and even the strangers on the street.
Okay, the second one is that honking so loudly on the roads can actually clear traffic more faster.
Who says that? That's absolutely false. Honking only adds up to stress and noise pollution.
Okay, next one is that one person cannot actually change anything.
That's false. Change always starts with one.
Okay, last but not least, that cleanliness drives are only for special days like Swachhata Abhiyan. What's your take on that?
Civic sense is not a single day work, it's a daily habit.
Thank you, Preksha. It was a really fun showdown. Now it's time for the wrap. And what's your final message to our listeners, especially the youth?
Simple. Be the citizen your city deserves. And always remember that a smile and a gentle reminder works better than anger.
So true. One responsible citizen always start a revolution. So this take us to the very end of today's podcast and today's episode of Voices of Civility. We don't need superheroes to save our nation. Just some ordinary people choosing respect over convenience and responsibility over excuses. Thank you so much, Preksha, for joining. You truly prove that youth can actually lead the way.
Thank you, Devanshi, and thank you to everyone listening. And always remember, the cleanest nation starts with the cleanest intention.
Exactly. So, until next time.